Well, indeed, latest updates on the corporate scene, and still staying with Kenya Power, and the Kenya Power and Lighting Company MD Dr. Ken Terus broke his silence and came forward to set the record straight after claims that the power utility was backdating electricity bills and unlawfully increasing tariffs at the expense of the consumer. Parliamentary Energy Committee member Elisha Odhiambo questioned the company's transparency and demanded that Terus explain why the cost of power has increased from 2.35 kilowatt hour to 4.35 kilowatt hours.
Very much. I think, like was mentioned yesterday, it's true that this is as a result of a system upgrade that we carried out in the months of October, November, and concluded in December. And therefore, a lot of those were as a result of estimations that were done in the period that the system upgrade was being done. What I'm appealing to our customers is to come into our banking halls, meet our customer relations officers so that we then address those challenges arising from those exaggerated bills as a result of estimations.
Okay, Mr. Terus, it has been revealed that it is going to be a smart system where smartphone users will be able to update the information from their meters. How is this going to work for people who do not have smartphones or an internet connection?
Granted, for those, of course, who are not, who don't have smartphones or have no internet connections, what they could do in situations where, they can also read their bills and provide us with, their meter readings. But we will still continue reading our meters. We will use the gadgets that we acquired. We will, in situations where it is possible for you to take a photo of the meter, take a photo of your meter and send it to us using the app, an app that we will shortly be launching and releasing to the public. And that app will afford us an opportunity where we will upload it into our system for purposes of taking those into our improved system. And therefore, we will then cut short the time it takes for us to come over to read your meters, as it were.
How feasible would you say has the time for use tariff been when it comes to cutting costs?
The time of use tariff is as a result of a directive that came out in the month of December. This is something that we have implemented. And when you look at some of the bills that we are about to generate, indeed, there is a benefit going into customers. What we've done basically is to say between 11 in the night and 6 in the morning, when it is off-peak, we are giving our customers power at basically the marginal cost of generation because the fixed costs have already been covered. So we are passing that cost of generation, the marginal cost of generation, into the customers. And for those customers who, for example, are metered at, say, 133 or 66 kV, if, for example, the tariff is, say, 9 shilling and 50 cents, we will be giving power to those customers at 4 shillings and 60 cents. Therefore, enjoying 50% of the cost of power exclusive